Hey guys, welcome back to Daily Insomnia. This is episode 365, coming to you on an early Sunday because the midnights, as we get older, they get tougher. They get tough. I am your host, Ramon, and I got my lovely co-host here with me.
Guys, Gammal in the studio, of course.
And I got my extra lovely producer here with me as well.
Ooh, Big Dick Rambo, dude. Big Dick Rambo.
Bang, bang.
And, in this episode, we talk about, us, Demon Hour, right? We're the minds behind Demon Hour. We're the ones that created Demon Hour. But we have the voice of Demon Hour here.
Voice.
Our friend, our host of Demon Hour Comedy, Kevin Kellam.
Oh.
Yeah, was that good?
Yeah, solid.
What a solid.
That was good.
What
that
a
was good.
showman.
Right?
What a showman.
Because you were about to get my favorite comic.
You're my favorite comic.
Everybody's favorite comic.
Everyone's your favorite comic.
We're going to do the clip of my favorite comic. Hands down, my favorite comic.
Yeah. The only one, my favorite.
But we really mean it this time.
Yeah.
And then when there were women, beautiful.
Hey, got that out there,
but you have to say some level of
Yes.
You know?
The beautiful.
Beautiful, hilarious.
Hey.
He goes, the beautiful.
Never.
Come on.
Run the taste. I've never done that in my life.
Restrain yourself.
And I'm like, I have him sit next to him too. So I was like,
Get out of the house a little bit more,
dude.
bud. You know what I mean?
The heavy breathing really picks up.
How long have we been doing Demon Hour now? How long now? It's at least 2 years. Two.
We started in 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So about 2 years.
I think we're two plus.
2023. We
plus.
started in January.
Yeah.
With the first show in Lincoln Lodge, and then we split.
No. So Demon Hour started at Red Room. At
Red Room of 2022.
But without the Demon Hour concept. So it was
Yes.
Demon Hour. It was called Demon Hour Comedy.
Yeah.
But we didn't have the confessions.
You didn't have the confessions.
Yeah.
That was just the beginning.
We didn't do that until the second show that was at Lincoln Lodge. That was a one and done because we got kicked out. And then from there we went to.
I remember this. I remember talking to you guys about that.
Yeah.
And you're like, should we do Lincoln Lodge again? I was like, yes, you should, because all the comics are already there, and you could book a comic who could do another show in the same building in the same night.
Yeah, and then we went to Big Buddies or.
My buddies. We
My
did a show
Buddies.
of. We did a second story. My buddies.
Yeah, and that was the first show with the confessions.
With the confessions, yeah.
And then from there we went to good old Maywood.
Maywood, Marielas.
At Estella's. What is it called?
Marielas.
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 Yeah.
Still big shout out to them.
Great. It was a great
Yeah.
time. Just we couldn't get people to come out there with us.
Okay.
It's not comedy based, man. It's not comedy
And
based.
then we came back to Lincoln Lodge, and it's been fucking smooth.
Yeah, thank God, dude.
You got that sweet Friday 9 p.m.
We got the
slot,
best.
too.
We got the best.
But here's the thing. It wasn't handed to us. We worked hard for that.
Yeah, because
We worked hard to earn the opportunity.
Well, we had the set was 7 p.m. on a Fridays.
Tough.
It's not the bad spot. It's good, but like you're just getting it going. By the time we get going, the room is popping by people come out.
Yeah,
and everyone who comes to the show goes eventually and has the real drinking night out there. But we were like the preamble to other things. 9 p.m. No, that's the night. You've had a couple before you got here.
That's early enough when people can come to the show, have a good time, and then still go drinking afterwards.
Yeah.
It's like it's prime hour.
Yeah.
Like when we used to, when we were growing up, coming to the city to go clubbing, we wouldn't leave until like 11 p.m. from the suburbs.
Yeah.
So we would get here like at midnight.
Okay.
And then that
was
would be
ready
like,
to go.
I was ready to go.
Yeah.
Right? And that 9 p.m. hour, we'll take you up to 10:30. 10:30, you're out and about.
Go do your thing,
You
go
go for
explore.
drinks, you
Yeah,
go
yeah,
party,
yeah.
do a little bit of coke.
Yeah.
Life's good. Life's good, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It makes more sense you come back and do the same thing.
Or just stay in Lincoln Lodge till 2 a.m. and fuck it.
It's also the crowd. It's also the crowd you get out at 9 p.m. is a different crowd.
Yeah. It's a little bit more. Well, at least every ticket that we sell for the most part is. Some people don't even know what the show's about till they're there.
Yeah.
They're bad at reading sometimes.
Yeah.
We tell them what it is, and they still don't get the concept till we actually start doing it.
Yeah, and that's why my spiel now, every time people come in, has developed since the beginning. And now I break it down. I have this speech I do 30 times because depending how many people are coming in, I go, hey, so the way our show works, blah 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 blah.
You do take time when you bring people into the room.
Yeah, I do. I do the whole spiel, and I have to, and I throw little jokes in there. I do my 30 seconds of comedy. Right?
Still got it.
Get a laugh, to convince them to write a confession, and then move on.
And I'm just the whole time doing this when I'm seeing people, I'm telling the same thing.
And Gammal's doing crowd work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we're doing like a little bit of comedy just to make sure we get those confessions.
Yes.
And it's also it's like crowd work with a frame. It's crowd work with no direct shame to anyone. And sometimes you'll just want to ask the people in the crowd who it is. You know, we had that fun one, I believe, with some people talking about group sex. They were like, all right, we're not going to, everybody cover your eyes. This person's going to raise their hand and I will communicate with them for you.
Dude, but it was the first time you've done that? I mean, you've done it before.
Yeah,
but this was
I've done some version of that before.
But this was the first time where actually everybody locked in.
Yeah.
And they're like, everybody put their head down. Besides me, I was like,
don't film it. Yeah.
Right? And everybody put their head down.
But she started doing the thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm sorry to say she didn't mean to reveal it.
Yeah. And then I was like, you were like, where is she? Where's she? I'm like,
you did.
That's all I saw, dude.
So for full context, for people watching, the people do the confessions. We get a confession. Somebody says there's this group sex situation that it wasn't that great, and everyone goes ooh, and I was like, everybody wants to know who this is.
oh, dude.
But I don't want to put. But we don't. Our thing is we don't want to put the people on the spot unless they want to embrace being on the spot. So I say, all right, everybody, put your head down, cover your eyes. We're gonna do the honor system. All right, like when you were in grade school and they would have you do the poll. And I was like, this person's gonna raise their hand, and then I'm trying to find them, and you're in the back of the room taping, and you're.
I'm pointing, and then even her, she was like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, dude, it's me and her. Which one?
So then this person raises their hand and starts. I was like, just give me a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs down. You don't have to say your voice, so no one's gonna hear you. All right, and and it wildly worked, and I definitely think we're gonna be doing that again.
But here's the thing, though. This is where it comes in. Like when you're leading the damn thing, you demand attention. You demand everyone follows your fucking lead. You're showman. You're the fucking leader. You're the quarterback of that fucking place.
I mean, like I said,
this is what we're doing. You guys gonna follow it?
Yeah, like the demon hours that we don't have you there.
Yeah.
I'm always like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
You know, and especially we have a very good lineup because I'm like, man, it's like Kevin would be great.
Kevin, you
we have our substitutes.
Yeah.
You know, Ruben Ramirez does a great job.
I've seen the shows. I was in the crowd at a Ruben show.
And I was like, what are you doing
guys
here?
have a Ruben? You guys just put? We have a full Ruben show that just went up like what? 2 days ago?
The last one was Ruben.
I think
that's on YouTube that people can watch.
Yeah, the last one was when Ruben hosted. But when you're there, man, it's just a different flair, man. It's for me, like I said, we're the minds behind, we're the producers behind Demon Hour, but you are the voice of Demon Hour.
Goddamn voice, too.
When you're there and you're doing the drum roll, you're playing with the paper.
Yeah. You guys know the gimmicks.
Yeah, dude. I'm
but you build it. You build it.
I'm like, I'm almost doing a checklist. I'm like, you better do it.
You build up to it, man. You build it. You build the vibe, dude.
I know how to drill a bit into the ground.
No, good, man. And then like now that we have Rambo on there too, man, it's just like it's helped build this a lot better. Like what I like about our show we were talking about this the other night was that we started with no like concept or gimmick or anything like that. It was just a stand-up show, showcase, right?
Yeah, just showcase.
And then, but from day one to where we are now is developed fully.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We have a confession. We have the plate going around
with the box.
We have
which once again, nice touch. Fucking throwing the plate out there.
We have the Pope showing up, flying all the way from Rome, coming down to.
I don't know how we get them.
Yeah. The budget's heavy, dude.
Hopes and prayers.
I pray every night for the Pope to show up. You know, and
we hope you don't spill his Malort shots.
Dude. I keep going.
Come on, tell me what happened on Friday. Because there's this little curtain area where we walk out at Lincoln to go on stage, and Rambo brings the Chicago Pope up. All right, and we'll do the bit where we hand out some Malort shots because that is the blessed drink of the Pope. So we're doing all the Chicago Popes, and you're doing it to rile them up and give them like a thing they don't know is coming, and it's like Santa Claus shows up. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what you're going for. But the drinks are like, oh wow, yeah, and some people, and you don't give them to everyone.
Yeah.
So I think we do that at least once or twice before with it. So we're having a good time, and then did I knock over the shot?
No. So what happened was the plate of the shots was in the corner. I didn't see it because I'm moving around, getting everything ready, and I kicked it. I kicked the plate accidentally. Oh, so the first shots was ruined. I'm like, damn it.
Rambo.
So then I was
like, damn it, dude.
It was a rush. I was trying to get the Pope out.
Kevin, run away.
We would have bought the second round if you would have told us that, dude.
No, but here's the thing.
The Pope was already on stage.
Yeah, that's what
he's already on stage, and he's on stage, and the shots are spilled. And we're going to bring the shots up while he's up there doing and taking confessions.
Yep.
You didn't tell me this, dude.
No, I know, of course.
But it's like it's a moving thing.
Yes.
So then immediately I'm like, I'm gonna run to. I literally go to Gammal. I'm like, Gammal, I'm gonna run the bar, and I have to go through lines and come to the back. And they had a waitress because there was another sold out show on the other side of the hall. Sometimes Lincoln Lodge, they hustle really, really hard to bartend, and sometimes they do or do not have a waitress, just depending on the night and how things are rolling. And there was, and she goes, "Don't worry, I'll get it to you." And I was like, "Great." And I ran back in, and as I come back in, she's right behind me with them, and I literally go up as she starts to do something.
It never happened.
This was going on.
Yes. Yeah. Zero. It's like it never happened. It never happened. It truly never happened.
But it's something where only like the four of us are aware of it.
I didn't know.
But that's the magic of it, though.
But that's what I'm saying. Because I was in the back, and I'm like, when the shots came out, I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah. It's the
and
magic
I'm like, this
of
is
it.
not in the schedule. And then I did like for a moment I forgot that I was like producing because when you were like, who wants shot? I was like, hey. And then my brother Alejandro was like Rambo. But it's like it was cool. It was cool. And like I said, man, even that small, that's one change from the last that we didn't do, and it was just perfect. I saw the crowd get into it, and I'm like, oh man, dude, this is heaven on earth, man.
Have you ever thought about giving parameters to the crowd? Because we had the one show in Milwaukee where everyone talked about shitting their pants. Mm-hmm. Everyone was just having irritable bowel syndrome. And remember we did that in Milwaukee. And
PCOS?
Yes. We had a good time.
Yeah.
That was a great, fun venue.
Yeah.
And I hope we get to do Milwaukee again. It was nice to get out of the realm of the stuff we were doing. Mm-hmm. But then we had some more of the shit ones again. Yeah. And it was like every other third, fourth one was people going poopy.
Yeah, I think it was a combination of a dairy high diet.
Lots of fiber.
A lot
of cheese curds.
A lot of cheese curds in Milwaukee. And for us it sucks because it's like the same confession over and over again, right? Which is the first time it's funny. The
variants of people shitting in reluctant places.
After like the sixth time you heard about shit story, you're like, all right, we get it. Diarrhea.
Right.
The thing is, maybe it comes from like one table where people are like, oh, I did this. Yeah. And they like tell their friends like, don't tell them.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Maybe that's something, but that's something we learned.
It was literally just a Milwaukee thing though. It was literally just a Milwaukee thing.
We had a lot of people crapping their pants at this Friday.
There's a lot of poops.
Yeah. Maybe you know what we should do, and we've thought about this a long time ago. You probably forgotten about this.
No,
I
love
how we're getting very technical, but someone's listening to us arguing about it. Too many people shitting their pants.
Yeah. Too many poo-poo. But we've thought about in the past where we, instead of playing like the music, you know how we have the music playing in the beginning, and we have the flyers of all the comics.
I'm shocked how many people who run shows, like comedy shows, don't set the room.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like they don't play music. They don't have something going on.
Yeah. Right.
I remember like 20 years ago when I was doing improv shows at the Ashbury. It wasn't like a revolution, but I was insistent if we were going to have people in the room for 30 minutes before we actually start, and we're just letting the room, we have to have music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We have to.
And I've thought about doing this. For whatever reason, the TV that we're in right now, the room that we're in, when we have the flyers, the screen goes from like orange to blue.
Yeah, just flash different colors. Yeah.
We don't know if it's us. We don't know if it's
the
cable. We don't know what's going on. But we used to have that running throughout the whole show. Yeah. Right. One, because we want the audience to follow the comics.
Yeah. There's a graphic screen while you're performing.
And we want them to follow us, follow the comics. But now we've realized that's become too distracting.
Right. The flashing part of it. Yeah. If it's moving smoothly, hey, not a bad.
What I've thought about doing was maybe this comedy show. We thought about this in the past, but maybe this comedy show is we do some of the best confessions that we've had on Demon Hour previous, right? We play them with a little bit of music in the background. Okay. Right? But we kind of give an idea of what works. Instead of like people.
You literally in the room. Yeah. In the room where they are, show them a clip of what.
Show them the clip. Play the audio.
So then the people are thinking like, oh, I should say this.
Yeah. Like now we start going like, oh my God, they're talking about sex. Oh, they're talking about killing somebody. Yeah. Oh, they're talking about, you know, and then they're like, oh, this is cool. This one makes the show fun. Right. Instead of going like, what should I write? I don't know.
I mean, that's the biggest thing.
Pants in fourth grade.
That's the biggest thing we harp that we tell people. Like I tell them when my second time to say the spiel is, if you guys do bad confessions, the show sucks. You gotta have good confessions for a great show.
I tell them too. Yeah. Go at the end. I'm like, hey, this show's one of these.
Got joined to the fucking brain. And I mean, this time I congratulate them. Like, you guys made the show.
And we're comics. We're not cops. We're not going to interview you afterwards.
I don't give a fuck, dude.
Unless it's a bad sex story. That's what we want to know.
What's your all-time favorite confession you've had on the show? Or at least the one that comes to mind. It could just be a recent one, though, too. That foursome one was fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
I know that's like just less than 48 hours ago.
I have a side story when it comes to them. So when they came in,
You were present for the foursome?
That's why it was so bad.
When they came in,
Come on, man. You got to play off the bench in that situation.
Put me in, coach. Put me in.
when those two girls walked in, I'm like, I see everybody who comes in, right? Because I'm at the door.
Yeah.
And they came in, and I started going through my spiel, and they were attractive girls.
Yeah.
It was an Asian girl, white girl, very attractive girls. Turns out they were friends of.
It's very important that you said what type they were.
Build the story.
It's true. Paint the picture.
Yeah, because what? A foursome with two white girls, that's whatever.
I did that other
You had
day.
an Asian girl and a white girl. Now we got culture, right? But yeah, so they come in and I'm gonna spiel. I'm making sure I'm giving them eye contact. I'm jumping back and forth. I'm very if there's 4 people in the crowd, I'm going bam, 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 making sure I'm looking at everybody as I'm describing.
If
the
you
show.
weren't running an R-rated comedy show where people confess sins,
Yeah.
I think you would be very good at running a restaurant. You have a very maitre d'.
Do I?
And I mean that in the right way. You have a very how you doing? Where you coming from? What are you looking for?
girl?
Very analytical
I got
mind
this
too.
seat right here.
I got
Very
this seat right
analytical.
here for you.
No, but you're considerate. You're actively considerate.
I'm very considerate because I want them to come back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I am the host. I'm the host that sits them, not the host that runs the
But
show.
also,
Right.
for you guys as non-active performers, I was like, everybody should fucking pay attention
Yeah.
to this. Like this means something to people.
I mean,
We try hard.
We talked about this in the past.
Yeah.
We're business minded first.
Yeah.
So everything we do is with the thought of business. How can we make more, more money? How can we sell more tickets? How can we give a better show?
But the biggest thing is repeat. How many repeat people can we bring?
Yeah.
Repeat.
I mean, at the end of the day, I want people to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that we have new faces every show, but I want people like, I love Demon Hour. This is my second time coming.
Yeah.
It's a bomb. It's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
That's what I want because I want to build that.
It was fun when I asked how many people have been to the show before, how many
Yeah.
people have been before, And then there were some people that there's some people that their first time.
Yeah.
And that helps you host the room and stuff like that too.
Yeah, and it works. But so the girls come in, I give them the spiel, and I'm giving them eye contact. I'm not trying to fall in love, right? But I'm getting them
Too
eye
late,
contact.
too late, though.
Too late. I'm already in love.
They showed up. You're like,
Yeah. I was like, hi. So, is it hot in here, man? And so I'm like, hey, so we do this confessions, blah, blah, blah. And it's the white girl, she goes, I didn't hear her because I'm in fucking mode, right?
Work mode.
And she goes, I'm pretty sure she said, oh, I love it. But I heard, I love you. And it threw, dude.
Ramon, did you say it back? And say
Yo,
Yeah,
dude,
I love you too.
it threw me off. I froze for a second. I was like, I'm like, what did you say? But I'm pretty sure she
Stop
said,
it.
I love it.
Yeah.
And not I love you.
That's
But
what
in
you
my-
wanted to hear.
Doing my heart.
Subconscious heard
in
you
my
heard
heart,
that.
I heard I love you.
Yeah.
And there was a minute I'm like, I love you too.
Going for the kiss.
But he couldn't say it back.
I couldn't say it back. And
That's weird.
And then it turns out they're getting double bang, and I was like, yeah, good.
Hey, let me know if you guys want the next one, right?
Yeah. But good girls, great girls.
Yeah, great girls. Yeah.
Great human
yeah,
beings.
man. Yeah, dude, you know how to move the crowd, man. You're the showman. You're a fucking showman.
But what
dude.
are your confessions that you like?
Oh yeah, go ahead, dude.
What are the ones that you remember that you saw on the show that you really, really enjoy?
Can't, dude. I mean,
There was
my brain is
the
fucking-
Brown's Chicken Murderer.
That's my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
where
my bro- yeah.
your brother did that, where
Yeah.
he went fishing with the guy who did the Brown's
Yeah.
Chicken Murder.
And I think that
the
would be-
infamous real life, unfortunate murder of multiple people, but it was
Yeah.
a known true crime thing
Yeah.
in Chicago.
That was-
I hate to belittle it to like a search term,
Yeah.
but he went fishing with him years before that crime ever
That
happened.
dude came to my house, dude. That dude
Whoa.
came to my house.
Ramon's
He
playing with him, dude.
He drank with my
Playing catch.
dad. He probably threw me a ball at one point, dude. I was like, thanks, sir. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, that dude was like there.
He didn't like stop at you, look at you long, and he said, "How do
Yeah,
you
you're
feel
next,
about?
boy.
How do you feel about chicken?"
Is this a KFC family or
Yeah.
I'm a Popeyes guy? That's my son.
yeah. They're safe. They're
That
safe.
dude was there. He was in the zeitgeist of our family for a moment. Dude. Yeah, that is my favorite confession. But I was gonna say that, but I'm biased also because it's my brother's.
Yeah.
And it's if he wasn't my brother, I'd be like, holy shit, we had somebody who fished with the fucking brown chicken murder, and that's for anybody who's born in the 80s and 90s, right? Because if you were born in 2000, you have no
Yeah.
idea what happened then. But for us, that we were around that time,
Yeah.
we were like,
Give
oh,
it a little
shit.
goog.
Yeah, little Google. Yeah, I would say that was my favorite. That was my favorite.
It's up there.
Dude, I think mine. I think it's the one we always like doing is when the comics pull out the whoever reads this, you're a bitch. I think everyone loves it. Everyone loves it.
That little fun smiling grenade you guys have thrown at me 100 times.
Yeah. Ruben gets it almost all the time, dude.
And then I misspelled it this time. I forgot the boy. I was like, where is this? The bitch.
I'm bitch.
Not your bitch.
Yeah,
the bitch.
The bitch. I forgot to write.
I saw that.
I was like,
I saw that, man. Yeah, I think one of the comics got it this time. Not me.
It was
Rich.
Rich
got it.
Yeah. Rich Gomez, who had a great set. Good on Rich. He just murdered. He just did The Bear. He was just in The Bear on Hulu. He had a scene in The Bear.
Yeah.
I remember I said before he goes up, I was like, Rich, he's like, what do you want me to say? Like, what shows are you doing? You ask people their credits for their intro and stuff like that. Because the idea is like, these are all comics that are working and hustling in Chicago. Here's another spot you can see them in town. And I'm doing this album or something like that. It was great. It was fun. And so he goes, oh, this. And he goes, oh, well, I just did this. I was like, you just did what? And he goes, I was just in The Bear. I was like, you're in the fucking Bear?
Yeah, humble. That's
like the most talked about TV show in Chicago that's
like
filmed in
the third person I know that's been on it.
Oh,
yeah. And like, mind you, he had like a small part, but he had a part.
Yeah.
He had a couple lines.
One of my buddies just happened to work at like a bakery, so like they're filming everybody, but there's a clear shot where it's just his face, and the whole next week everyone's like, "Where are you?" He goes, "Yeah."
They do one of those like cinema verite things. There's a lot of like industry restaurant, like fine dining, grinding diner type people that all got parts in it. And I remember watching my girlfriend. She used to work in industry. She does a little bit still, and she's like, "I like that they filmed like real restaurants, and then went to like the restaurant that's clearly in like a sound stage or something like that they have for themselves."
No, it's a real restaurant they film at. I mean, it's a building I think they own, but it's like a real spot where they film The Bear, isn't it?
Yeah,
I don't think it's in the studio. I think it's like a real like.
Not a ghost kitchen?
No, I mean it's a ghost kitchen.
Okay,
but I'm trying to say it's a real building they bought here in the city that they film.
That's why. Okay.
Yeah, it's The Bear. Whatever it's fucking called.
Yeah. I feel bad. I haven't seen him in it. No,
really?
You know, everyone goes, what's that meme where it's like Leonardo DiCaprio? You know, that type of thing.
Well, right off the bat, I had my cousin from Australia in like a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, I'll give you the food tour. Like, what do you want? She's like, I gotta get a beef, and she's like, I'm like, well, we'll get you a good beef. Yeah. You can do the Bear tour later, but I'm like, I'm showing you all the Chicago haunts. But right away, it was just, oh, this was on the Bear. Oh, I remember this scene. They were over here, and I'm like, okay, cool. Like, at least it's getting people like into the city now.
Yeah. So he says that. I was like, Rich, you handsome, stunning gentleman. I'm going to say it, and the whole row was all women in their 20s. That's a big show for... That's a big show for women in their 20s and 30s in Chicago. Yeah. And I mean that in the right way. And I say it, and you hear the, I was like,
Dude, that was me too.
We're all
there. Rich is a good-looking dude, so like, double bonus. He's on a hot show. He's a good-looking dude. They're like, oh, hi.
He's fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, you give him a little sizzle on the steak, man. Yeah.
Dude, there was a moment where I got all mad. I'm like, fuck you, man.
Literally, the front two rows, nothing but
look at him peacocking up
there. Hi, how's it going?
I'm like, there's only room for one good-looking Latino son of a bitch.
That's for sure. This show was heavy women, dude. Heavy women.
But they were involved with it too. They weren't like, ooh, they were getting into it.
Also, I think this is objective, just people doing the confessions on the show. When women come to the show, they want to. They want
chaos. What's the chaos?
They want a little bit. They want to see that. They want live gossip.
Yeah.
They want to
spill the tea, if you will.
Yeah.
They want to get spanked. You know what I'm saying?
I've been wondering
if I don't want it, I want to hear about it.
Yeah. What if the post started spanking people?
Hey,
yo. Get 10 whacks on the ass.
I need to write this consent form, though. Everyone gets consent form. You want to get whacked in the ass?
Sign this before you sit down.
Anybody who wants to get spanked, please sign it. Also, put your number and your Instagram handle.
I've been wanting to market to like bachelorette parties.
Yeah.
For Demon Hour. Because it is...
The thing is, bachelorette parties are... You always hear comics like... For this, Rambo. Bachelorette parties are like... Oh, you're just doing a work in a club.
Yeah.
And you hear bachelorette parties coming and you're like, oh boy. They can't say no to...
Yeah.
They're talking. It's not just they're talking. It's make it about just us.
Yeah.
You know, like that type of thing.
I'm getting married.
No. Like they all do the point thing.
Yeah.
Like making it about this person. Can you crowd work that? And you try to like accommodate as much as you can.
Can you imagine like the husband who's like I got gangbang in college, and the other girl's like, it was her. And then me, I'm like,
I didn't do it.
Damn.
I didn't do it.
Camera guy Ramon, dude.
I'm not the
That
one.
was basically water. That was basically
Ramon's
water.
the one who did it.
It's all good. We're clean.
Yeah, can I? Thank you. Thank you, Ramble.
Someone got the janitor here, dude.
But you make real drinks too, by the way. We
do.
got to get
Thank
a
you.
shot.
Talk-
The drink,
so-
the one that isn't on the ground. Look at
This
that.
is a perfect moment to
Segue.
talk about the drink of the episode. Come on, go ahead.
Guys, it is one of the classics of daily insomnia. It is a refreshing, the crisp, the OG mojito. But today we spice it up a little bit. A little mango, was it tajin?
Mango spice mojito.
Mango spice mojito. That's what we're having tonight, guys. And you can taste a little spice behind it. A little spice behind it. Refreshing, guys. One of the OGs. We will have a drink book sometime in the future.
Stop promising people that. Dude.
Ebook, free ebook, right?
You know, fuck the carpet. What I'm sad about is my drink, dude. I was not done.
Get the man of water, dude. You gotta cut him off.
No.
Dude.
I'm gonna make myself another one in the first second. But yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Even
Demon
hour,
Hour, man.
even
Demon
hour.
Hour.
No, like I said, man.
We have a great team.
We have a great group of people that work with us.
Yeah.
Great venue, great place. Right now, I mean, this is probably the best that Demon Hour's ever been.
Yeah.
And I'm extremely happy about that.
Fuck yeah. It's supposed to, and it's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun.
It's different. It's not just showcase.
It's like if you do these shows and they're just strictly stressful experiences where you get out of it and you're like, oh, that was a good show, but there was this run. There's a little bit of fun chaos. Like we have to run around and wrangle everybody and different things like that.
And the one thing I keep telling, their production that they put into it, like how much you guys care about the show, really fucking shows.
It shows.
Because there's other shows out there where it's like, oh yeah, here's the lineup, go, okay, bye.
Hey,
And there's nothing wrong with it.
Business,
Right?
man.
Yeah.
But like you guys are like, hey, from the get-go, you introduce them, you talk to them, give them the premise, you guys got the cutout, we got the box, just everything with it is just so much extra.
We don't like chaos, man. We don't like chaos. We want to make sure that everything
The show is organized.
Yes.
Yeah, the show is organized. We don't like chaos. Everything we do,
Yeah.
from even our folders for our work that we do, everything's organized because we don't want chaos.
Yeah, we have all the comics headshots in
Yeah.
the folder. We have them ready to go.
Yep.
So we can put them back up. No, I mean like I said, we try, man. We try,
Yeah.
and I'm glad it shows. I'm glad it shows
Yeah.
because we ideally, at the end of the day, we want to be the #1 comedy show in Chicago.
Yeah.
I think the only one that, or at least for me, there's a bigger name than us is Roast Battles in
Right.
Chicago. But,
Big ups to Greco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
they're definitely the #1 show,
Yeah.
but I would argue that we're #2, man, when it comes to the quality because everybody else has, I don't see anything about it, it's hard not to see us because we're everywhere.
Yeah.
We have the stickers, we have the flyers, we have the all the social media places you can find Demon Hour comedy. You type Demon Chicago.
Yeah.
Let's double check
Go,
that.
go,
You got some SEO.
Go to
Right,
Google.
yeah, right.
We got some
Demon
optimization.
Chicago. See if we pop up. I'm just curious.
Oh shit. Chicago Demons. Whoa.
Oh, hey.
Put Demon Hour. Put Demon Hour.
Rep your set.
I was
Chicago
hoping
Demons, where they
Demon-
at?
Demon Hour would be-
What block say it? What block they
Yeah.
There you go. Right away.
Damn.
Demon Hour.
Demon Hour. Right away. I don't know what that.
Oh.
I don't know.
Demons Chicago permanently closed. What the hell is that? Bernard Street? Oh, dude, that's close to us.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit, it is.
Yeah.
Like second or third link right there. It's all right.
Yeah, but right away. Demon Hour.
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
got 2, 3, and 2. You're
Oh, we're on
good.
Axis now.
There you
Yeah,
go.
wait.
Click on Axis. I did not know we're on Axis.
All right. Who the hell is that? I don't know who the hell that is.
Fuck that guy. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, whatever.
But it doesn't matter.
Well, whatever, yeah. Anyways, we're everywhere.
The point is, we want to be the #1 show
Yeah.
in Chicago, and in event, obviously we've done a couple shows in Milwaukee that we were looking to go back to this year.
Go back.
And eventually across the country, and we'll just hope that Kevin's free.
Kevin, come with us, dude. Right?
Okay. Yeah. I'll run.
Kevin and
Cavill,
Rambo.
Rambo. Chorus, dude.
But before we can talk about Demon Hour for another 30
Yeah.
minutes. But the #1 thing that we're here to talk about
Yes.
is Kevin Kellam, Kevin Kellam, the
The
voice
one
of
Rockford, dude. The
Rockford.
voice of Demon Hour.
A
Right?
little bit of Q1,
I love how
Q1,
I'm the
Q1,
voice of Rockford because I still do 104.9 The X in Rockford, but I've been doing radio in Minneapolis now.
Oh, you're the voice of
and
Minneapolis.
Voice of Rockford and Minneapolis.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's worldwide, dude.
But you're filming this special in
Yeah.
August, man.
August
August
9th,
9th, yeah.
Windy City Comedy Festival, which is going down across multiple venues between August 7th and August 10th. On August 9th, I'm going to do at 9 p.m. I'm going to tell my parents to take a nap at 3 p.m. so they're ready. I'm going to tape my first comedy album called Kevin and Hell. and it is going to be at the Lincoln Hall. A lot of people think Lincoln Lodge. Lincoln Hall. I've made more flyers for one show than I ever have in my entire life. I have a theme song written for it.
Which fucking rocks.
Yeah, I know the person who did it, Andy Milne, who's done a bunch of different like weird musical comedy stuff that I've known for a long time. We lived together for a couple of years. I sent him 2 notes, and he goes, "I know what you want." And he texted back, and then we cut the vocals, and it's very ridiculous. It's like a hardcore AC/DC.
I want that contact.
I'll get him.
Andy is funny.
I would like
great.
to reach out
He's like
to him,
hands down one of the greatest musicians I've ever seen.
Really, I would love to.
He'll play at like some open mics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
if he comes to Power Hour, he's usually
he'll sit in with the
around.
band and stuff like that.
That's dope.
One of the greatest things I've seen him done. Yeah. He did. He's like, oh, you know how everyone says Nirvana sounds like they're chewing on bread when they're singing? Yeah. So he's like, I'm going to play Nirvana, and he takes a loaf of bread, bites it, he's like, starts singing, and then he takes 2 loaves of bread, starts playing the drums with it. I'm just like, that's funny. Genius.
That is funny. That is funny.
Andy's he's a delightful, fun weirdo. And he's like, I recorded this song, but if I yell the vocals, I was like, oh, he's yelling the vocals. Okay, he knows my vibe. I'm a little bit too intense. And he goes, no, can I like come to the radio station and do it? And we did it. And there's some people walking by, and I already did my radio show, so I'm using this studio. Like, there's a janitor that walked by, and they're like, because we're like screaming into him, like, and they just walk by and they see through the glass and the red lights on. They're like, what is going on? And I absolutely loved it. So it's pretty cool. And I already had my mom ask me, please don't say this or please don't do this. And I'm going to say all of those things.
Sure, because those are the funniest parts.
Yep.
Yeah. So give us a little bit of backstory, man. How did this all come about?
Well, I wanted to do one a couple of years ago, and Ariel Julie, who's a good friend and does shows at Lodge.
We had a Demon Hour.
Yeah, she's done Demon Hour. She's the artistic director, and a couple of years ago, she's a producer and really got going with producing, but she's a very forward-thinking comedian and did a special within the first 2 or 3 years. And he's like, I did it so it would force me to write new stuff.
Cool.
And I know some of my stuff I have no problem saying, I got to figure out this or write out this. I take a chunk and I just write it out over 6 months. And it's 30 seconds, and then it becomes like 4 or 5 minutes over 4 or 5 months. And so I have that, and I'm doing a lot of other things besides. I like doing comedy, and then she goes, this is going to do it, and you're going to do your album, and this is when you're going to do it. And I didn't make the decision. She came to me and said, this is when the festival's coming up. I was like, you don't need another 40-something white guy. He was like, what can I volunteer? Rambo, we were talking about working stuff at shows that isn't on stage. I was like, what can I do? I can run the door. You have multiple shows for a festival. There's like, I think 6 or 7 different venues with it. I was like, I'll do whatever you need me to do. And she goes, I have something else in mind for you. And I was like, what? And she goes, you're going to do your album. She said, you're going to do your album. I didn't say, I would like to tape my album at the festival. She said, no, we would like someone to do an album at every festival. And we have like a 3 or 4 year plan. And we kind of know the people we want to do it the next few years. And I want you to do this one. And I was like, okay. And I was like, so it's like, I'm doing like, she's like, no, you're going to do like a real album. And who's going to film it? Who can we get to film it? And I brought in Giorgio Reyes and Zach Spangler, who are the digital team of Q101 in Chicago, and they've shot bands. And they came to the table with a big idea of how they want to shoot it and everything like that. Some of the artwork my brother made. Yeah. My brother makes, he does Champagne Video Store, which is this big meme page about Seinfeld and retrospective stuff. And he put that all together. And I was like, and then she was emphatic about, like, aesthetically, it has to feel like something you would say and something you would do. You like heavy metal, you're going to do the radio stuff, it's over the top. And I was like, yes. And she goes, do you know what you want to call it? And I was like, I know what I wanted to call it a long time, but I didn't know I was going to be forced to do it. I was like, Kevin and Hell. There's a Black Sabbath album called Heaven and Hell. I want a punny, fun name that people who know me right away go, yes, that makes complete sense. You're a dysfunctional person. Yes. Like, that makes a whole lot of sense. So
it's a little kick in the ass, so you need it, man.
Yeah, it is a kick in the ass. It's a kick in the ass in the right direction.
Let's go.
You know what'd be funny? Like, if you did a bunch of, like, you did some clips where, like, you like maybe some crowd work or whatever cases, and then you cut to the clip of Home Alone, and the mom goes, Kevin! You know what I mean? I don't know. I was thinking about that right now. I was like, even though it's not Christmas, nowhere near around that time, but I was like, that just hearing your name go, Kevin!
I had that so much, man.
Yeah.
That movie came out like what, 91, 92?
That was your childhood.
Yeah, but also like
Yeah.
I was a problem child, man.
1990.
I got into stuff. My dad wrote an Irish folk song called "Master of Disaster" about it. Kevin, you're the devil. You're getting into everything, including the kitchen sink. You're driving your poor mother to drink. Like that was written about me before I could ride a bike.
Shit, dude.
Yeah. So I wasn't like a mean. I could be a mean kid to one of my siblings or something like that.
Yeah.
But I was definitely like this like ADD kid. Like, oh, are you in the spectrum or something? Like those were real things you had to worry about then. And now those are all things that are going to be on an album. And everyone who saw me like that as a kid is going to be like, oh, they're in the front row. Have a couple before you get here. You're going to need it. You know?
Yeah. What is like how many people audience wise?
Oh man, I heard some of the ticket counts. I'm shooting for like it's Lincoln Hall, and
What's the capacity?
I hear they can do 250.
250.
So, but I mean, for me, like they can frame it the way that it works. I'm not going to claim that I'm going to be some draw, but seeing someone tape an album to me is a draw.
Yeah.
And it's somebody who hasn't seen me in a long time. There's some people that are coming who haven't seen me do stand up in a couple of years, and there's some people who are like, hey, we're going to be in town for this or that. There's some people that are in town with an arena rock band. I'm not saying the band's going to be there. I don't want to say who the band is, but I know people that work with them. They're like, hey, we're going to stay an extra day. Can we? I was like, yeah, sure. You know, and also I there's some people asking for tickets. I was like, please just buy tickets. Please. You know, like, I have to go to some people and just be like there's family members. I was like, please just buy tickets.
Just buy it. Yeah. You know
I have to justify to this building. Because Lincoln Hall is this venue that has like 100 years of history.
For sure.
It's used for Lollapalooza after shows. I saw Oates of Hall and Oates there. And I'm like, how that? I saw the Sklar brothers, who are like some of my favorite comedians. I saw them tape a special there. I was like, there's this constant inferiority complex. You ever like do something really cool, or you get like really nice tickets to a show, and like maybe you buy them, but you get like upgraded or something like that, or you get tickets to like a game. And they're like, hey, you want? And you always have that sense of like, I'm only gonna get away with this for a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. I've always had that, and I've been doing comedy for most of my adult life. And anytime I kill, I'm like, getting away with it. You know, like there's that.
It's like
imposter syndrome.
It's like when you bring a knife
Yes.
home.
Oh, a little bit like imposter syndrome.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
But then also like I've spent years trying to get something like this.
Yeah.
So why am I not comfortable with it?
Right.
You know what I mean? I was like, I'm still like that with radio. I've been in Q101 for on and off for 10 years, and I still have a sense of like every time I walk in, I'm like, the key card's not going to work today. The key card's not going to work today. Right. You know, like, and then I walk in, I'm like, oh no, it worked. I'm fine.
Dude, it's like that one clip of that NFL player who he's
during training camp on Hard Knocks.
He's trying to badge in, and it's like it's not working. He knocks on the door. He's like, hey, it's like it's not working. It's like, oh, you got traded.
Yeah.
And
no, he got cut. He got cut.
He got cut.
He got cut.
And I was like, oh.
I was like, yeah.
The feeling of that.
Oh, dude, the feeling of being rejected. It's
feeling of losing area, or not like feeling of shit. Gotta start again. I gotta start all over.
You want to retake it?
Yeah, I gotta start all over, dude.
Oh, I thought you meant like you fucked up what you're trying to say.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Back to zero.
No. Yeah, let's start all over. No. But I'm saying like I have to like I gotta start all over, dude. Like I was going somewhere, I had emotion, I had momentum, and then it's gone.
Yeah.
Well, also for me, it's the anxiety of like there is no other option besides kill. Mm-hmm. Like there isn't just like having a good show to me is not going to be acceptable.
Yeah. Well,
and the thing is, this is all stuff you guys have seen me do for years.
Yeah.
So I know, like, all right, my stuff. I don't want to say it's dated, but it's like you either put it on the plate now, or you know we're gonna start scraping green fungus off the bread, right? Yeah. So my thing, I know like, oh, it's cooking. And we got to put it on the plate, and so I appreciate Ariel, and I appreciate the people that are like, no, you're going to kill. This isn't like you're not going to kill. You're going to kill, and then you're going to write new shit.
And I'll tell you this, man. Just based off, hearing other comics talk about filming their specials, you're not going to like it. Yeah, you're never. No. You're not gonna be like. You're not gonna do it and go like, oh, that was perfect.
You're always gonna think of a better tag as soon as it goes.
Yeah.
Another thing is like, usually when people tape these really great comics, I know they've taped. They'll do 2 shows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
2 shows, same venue, same night.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 shows, one venue over 2 nights. I have one take. One shot
you go in
to do it all. And so that's the part that hits me the most, especially because I have a lot of things that are like big concept and then tag the shit out of it, machine gun it, you know? And so I'm like, ooh, okay, you know, so. Yeah. And there's some great shows around town that have given me some spots. I'm doing one of the best suburban shows, Two Brothers Roundhouse. I'm going to do an Aurora on August, the Thursday before. I want to make sure I know the exact date. I don't want to say the wrong
7th,
Thursday.
I believe.
Yeah, August 7th. Thank you, Rambo. Knowing actual dates on the calendar. I'm going to be doing that show, and Matt Drufke runs that show. He's like the Papa suburb of the suburbs. They call him Papa Burbs. Drufke, he goes, I asked you about doing a special, and you were reluctant. I like that she's getting you to do this. I want you to run the special here before you do it there. So you're and it was like not like people that were like good who kind of knew like, hey, I'm gonna help you out. Like this is something you should try. This is something you should do. And there's some Q101 people that came to me and they're like, here's who you should talk to. And there's some great comics in town. Like, all right, so when you record it, you want this much clean so you can sell it to this person for this. And so the idea is like, and also if I put it out on my own, great. But I'd love to like get it on TV if it's possible.
For sure. I mean, the number one thing I would recommend, man, is make sure, because BNet is the one shot, just make sure audio-wise, radio-wise.
No, production-wise has to be 110%.
That's the number one thing, 100%.
We did a walkthrough this week.
Yeah.
Already? Nice.
We did a walkthrough, and we were there in like a maintenance day for Lincoln Hall, and they have an incredible team. And it's also like, this is, like, it's that settling in type thing. And I asked them some questions, and they gave me, like, there was something I wanted in terms of, like, what do you want for the look of the show on the stage? I was like, it's something you think, but now you're saying it out loud. And I say, how red can you make it? Yeah. And he goes, how red do you need it? I was like, you ever seen a White Stripes album cover? Like it's like Jack White and Meg White will wear colored outfits, and it's very monochrome. It's very defined colors that break from each other, and it sets the scene of the person in it. And it like very much like this look right here. I was like, I want to perform in a stand-up comedy special that looks like that for 45 minutes.
Cool.
Please tell me you got a shirt with fringe on it.
No, I did look up a fringe shirt, but I also don't think I have a fringe. I wouldn't say I have a fringy chest. Yeah. I don't want a fringe that drapes over something. But no, I wanted something that looked like that, and I wanted it to be aggressive and a little bit of rock music, Ozzy Osbourne, that stuff. Yeah. So then I sent him. He sent me some, like, I sent him a picture or something. He's like, yeah, we can make it Slayer red. And I was like, that's all I need to hear.
Damn.
That's all I need to hear. And I was like, I just want it as cool as it could. I just want it to feel a little bit bigger than just we're doing another show. So once you get people to embrace that, like, ooh, ah, which I know from wrestling and being around wrestling stuff, then they remember, like, oh, now you're going to do, like, especially if they're friends of mine, and they're going to see me tape it. The idea is I'm doing this so that someone who's never seen me before in Omaha, Nebraska can watch my special and be like, oh, cool, I want to see him. Or maybe somebody who's booking a theater sees me and goes like, I want that guy to open for me. So I know where it's like reasonable. And also if I put it out and only like 100 people see it, but I love it and I know it's good, that's all that fucking matters. Right.
Yeah.
And at least you did one.
Yeah.
But I
did it right.
Yeah.
I took a fucking swing at the bat.
The opportunity, dude. You gotta take it.
Yeah. I also would like to lose a good 10, 15 pounds before I get there, but I don't think that happens.
Don't eat, man. Hey, this guy knows. This guy knows how to do it.
Yeah.
Don't eat. Don't eat.
We'll get an 8-ball the week before. We'll be all right.
Don't eat and then masturbate as much as you can. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta lose that water weight.
Gotta lose that water weight, dude. That water weight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're a couple weeks out from the special.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're gonna wear? Do you know?
Wow.
You know how you wanna wake up that morning? What are you gonna prep the night before?
I have to do radio that day.
Ooh.
So
they have, my dude.
Yeah. I'm thinking about maybe getting somebody to fill in for me that day.
Yeah, no, you should.
They have, man.
So it's you time.
You also do kind of need you need your prep time, but I think you need something to kind of distract you a little bit.
Well, also I'd be doing radio for the special is at 9 p.m. So that's another thing is like my folks are coming out and they're older. Yeah. And I have family coming and I have friends and it's 9 p.m. Karen Feehan is doing the show before us. Oh, nice. It's a tight window. We were talking about that. My show's at 9. We have Ariel Julie's going to host. Bob Keane is going to be on it. Tito, Roast Battle tournament winner. And Brandon Keane, Roast Battle champion. So people I've known for years. Great people I love riding with and doing shows with. Brandon goes to me. Brandon's recorded an album. Brandon's a killer. Brandon could be doing this album now if he wanted to. And he goes, I ain't going to make it easy for you. He said it to me. He said it to me like drawing a cigarette from his mouth on Milwaukee Avenue. He's like, I'm going to make it easy on him, man. I ain't going to make it easy. You better go up there and give him this shit, man. And like, he's a Southern boy. He fucking knows he's doing. But he's good. He like lit the fire in my ass. I like it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking kick your dick in the dirt. Like, I took it. But he's like, you better fucking go, So like, I appreciate that. And especially with ADD, it like dials me in. But no, some people talk to me about outfits and stuff like that too. I think that's the last thing I gotta like deter about. It's
no,
gotta,
I think
but I'm not gonna walk out there like Eddie Murphy, red leather raw.
How you doing today?
Yeah, fuck.
All leather.
Bill Cosby called me.
Yo, he comes out looking like Dice.
Yo,
So this bra. No, dude. It's gonna be. I mean, it's a beautiful experience, man. It's a beautiful experience to be able to record something, have it out there, and it's out there forever.
It's forever, yeah.
Like,
I spend at least 2 hours a day thinking about it.
2 hours a day. I would spend at least 6. Dude.
Anytime I'm walking somewhere, and it's just me, that's what I'm thinking about the whole time. The amount of like what it's like when you walk out on stage and that. Okay. Now you got to be good.
Visualize it, right? Like manifest it, visualize it.
Yes.
Go to
a lot of manifestation.
Go to the motion. Like this is you. This is
a lot of manifestation.
But even I have to say, I saw a special last year at Lincoln Hall, and there was little hiccups, but he was recording 2 shows. Mm-hmm. But the little bit of chaos that was going on, I talked to him afterwards.
Kind of adds to it.
Where he was like, I was at that first show. He's like, oh, like you saw. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I loved it though.
Was it Pepitone? Was it Pepitone?
Where he's like, I don't know what they're gonna keep, but he's like, I want a little bit of that fuck up in there.
Well, I mean, I want some of that, even if it's material I've been doing. Sorry for the mic. Even if it's material I've been doing for years, like I want a little bit of like, it's a show.
Yeah.
I remember there's my favorite record. Now I'm doing that thing where I'm listening to specials. So another thing, everyone's talking about the visuals. The visuals have to look really cool. But like, did you guys ever get into like comedy, like just as the audio stuff first? Because I know, like, we had the specials came out. Yeah. You would see specials on Comedy Central, and I'm talking like then you would get like I was still like of the CD generation. Mm-hmm. People like George Carlin records and stuff like Maria Bamford was somebody like where I got the audio of it first.
On Spotify, there's a lot of that.
I've done road trips where somebody will put on just like a random
you're doing a 5-hour road trip. You're not going to listen to music the whole time.
Where it's like somebody was like, oh, here's like a funny bit, or I'm like, oh no, hey, put on this album right now, and then like, ooh, who's another guy you got? And I'm like, oh, I have like 3 lined up. Let's go.
Oh, my favorite has to be he passed away years ago. What's his name? Black comic.
Charlie Murphy.
Not Charlie Murphy. No. Keep going back.
Black comic that died.
Yeah.
Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac's hilarious, dude. No, not him. Even older. What's his name, dude? From the 70s, 80s.
Red Fox.
Oh, fucking.
Some of the guy who did the Dave Chappelle show.
No, you're talking about I forgot.
Hey, you know what? Gammal, you
Richard Pryor.
Oh my God!
Dude. Richard Pryor. The album's Richard Pryor. Fucking hilarious.
There are people watching this screaming at you.
Pryor.
Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor. No, but it's just
I'm better.
It's a brain fart. Whatever.
You know what? I think it's crazy. You said Red Fox. That was like
who's that?
You said 70s. You know, you're talking
like,
70s.
Red Fox. What?
What's Richard Pryor? Is that
Red Fox? Red Fox had filthy stuff.
Yeah,
people would buy a Red Fox album. Sanford and Son. Everyone knows him. Sanford and Son. I heard people would buy, when you would buy like a dirty comedy album, you know, like, oh, you bought a Playboy, you have to have it in a paper bag, right? People would get like Red Fox albums. I don't think they had like nudity on the album cover or anything like that, but it was like when you had an album, no, you have to put it in a paper bag.
You can't walk out with it.
That's what I do when I buy an album. You know, can't people know Dancing Queen? I'm like, can't people know I love that song?
Hey, ABBA's good, man.
I know. ABBA's good, dude. SOS, baby. SOS.
Yeah, I would say it was Richard Pryor, dude.
Absolutely. No, but it was like
Paul Mooney. I was thinking
Paul Mooney.
That's what I was thinking about.
Paul Mooney he did those bits on Chappelle's show. Yeah. But no, there was like for me it was like I got into the albums. And I've been listening to a lot of comedy albums. There's a Bill Burr record where he has one of those off-color moments, and he just riffs on somebody in the crowd. He's like, he's doing crowd work on an album, but it was before everyone put out crowd work.
Yeah,
crowd work wasn't something you shared. Mm-hmm. You know, crowd work was only for the crowd. You know, like I heard that from old. Now, because everything's content, you have to feed and feed. Everyone's trying to do crowd work clips now, and someone we know, Big J. Okerson, is the single best crowd work comedian.
Just put out 2 albums. So
he did
all
2 completely off the cuff. Didn't write a lick before he went on. Did an album called They Them, 2 different sides. Fun title.
Yeah.
But he goes up and just rips it, and it's so fearless, and it's intimidating because you're like oh wow, he can be an astronaut without a helmet. You know, like that's like that level of depth where he can go. But then I'm also like, no, I'm not trying to do that. Like I'm doing my record, I'm playing my hits, and then I get to go write new shit. Yeah. So like there is that sense of like, oh, once it's done, I'll be happy with it. Yeah. But it's also like listening to stuff and like not getting too anxious and be like, no, you know what you're doing. Yeah. You know, play your stuff that you fucking know. Be AC/DC, and then the next record you get to go be Pink Floyd or something.
Be the showman you are, dude. Be the showman you are.
In a perfect day, what do those 24 hours look like for you? If you had to go like, you know, if I ideally, this is how I want that day to go. How would that look like?
Well, the minute you wake up. Go.
What time do you wake up? What time do you?
Well, that'll also be the week of the festival. Yeah. So there's like the festival that's August 7th through the 10th. Friday night, it's all at Lodge. So all the shows are at Lodge. I want to at least see some people. There'll be some people from out of town. There'll be some people there. I do have to do Q101 3 to 7 p.m. that day. I may pre-tape that show.
You should.
I don't know. I may just pre-tape that show just to have extra sleep and stuff like that too. But I mean, look at this festival. Like they're running all these different rooms. So I'm like gonna go to some shows that week and stuff like that too. That Thursday I'm gonna run the album at SNF, Still Not Fridays in Aurora at Two Brothers Roundhouse. So if you're a suburban person, I'm like, I'm not coming to the city to go see your album, Kevin. I was like, well, you can see me do it a couple days before. And there's shows the whole week long. So I'm gonna be seeing stuff. I'm gonna want to wake up. I want a good meal. I want to do a little radio. I want to have enough time by myself to listen to music by myself.
Yeah, okay.
I have a playlist. I know what's on the playlist.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to that. And
doing karate in your room by yourself.
Yeah, dude. When I did, I'm doing Comedians You Should Know that week as well. That Wednesday. So
those are good shows.
And the first time I did Comedians You Should Know, there was a playlist of music I listened to before I went and did Comedians You Should Know.
Get you ready.
And now I take the headphones off, and Danny Callis, who runs Comedians You Should Know, is like, "Hey, dude. One day you gotta come over, dog. Okay, Kev, why do you reach out? Why do you reach out? Why do you out? You put no, you try. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on, guy. And so I'm gonna do that. So there's a lot of people who are like giving me real support. You get really grateful. You get really grateful when people step up and are good for you, and then it also makes you excited to do that for somebody else.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, man. You built these relationships over the last fucking 10, 20 years, dude. Like. You're a good dude. You're a great guy. Like, everyone loves you. Like everyone's like, oh, that's Kevin right there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm not a great comedian, I'd rather just be known as like a piece of
it's hard not to help.
There's a lot of great comedians who are real fucking like, hey, I don't want them in the wedding party. You know? And I kind of feel like that in some ways in my own life. But, you know.
Oh, dude, when I get married, like I'm having you do a little spiel.
Hell yeah. I'll do a spiel. I'm doing it. Dude, have you guys done this? Where the weddings, they find out you're a comedian and they want you to do something funny at the wedding, Rambo?
Yeah. So my best friend got married last year. Yeah. So everyone's like, of course you're gonna do your speech.
Oh no. And you were a best man or no?
Yeah. So they set up my speech because everybody kind of knew us because I've known my best friend for like 20 plus years. So I kept it short where I was like, hey guys, most of you guys know our story or have been there for it, but if you really want to know the nitty gritty, meet me at the bar afterwards. I kept it short and sweet.
Yeah, you do the nice, like, hey, you wanted the real dirt, the after party.
But the beforehand, his dad went up, and they messed up the lineup. They're like, oh, we have the best man. I got up there. I'm like, whoa, I'm not stepping on this guy's time right now. He will kill me right now if I say anything. So I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, father of the groom, brought him up, and he's like, all right, yeah, you don't want to fuck up my shit. Everybody knows he's a comic. He's fucking going up doing his time. I was like, thanks for the intro, asshole.
Love you laid the jardinier on the accent there, Rambo. Yeah. We're doing a fucking podcast.
That's Chicago, man. That's Chicago, dude.
That's beautiful. You get the sound effects.
Yeah.
Did we get that? Is it audible?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I gave Gammal his eulogy.
You did a eulogy?
For Gammal,
already.
We were walking through the store, and I was like, yeah, man. I don't even know how the conversation popped up, but I started giving him his. I'm like, when you
started giving him his eulogy.
Yes, my father was
was this the beginning of the day or the end of your evening?
It was just like 2 hours ago, dude.
This strikes me as a Lincoln Lodge 12:30 at night conversation.
This is a 11 a.m. Sunday morning conversation. And
Coffee in hand,
but it was coming out nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was great.
It was pretty
like,
good.
Damn, that's pretty good, dude.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good, man.
Did that move you? Again?
Oh, dude, let's not do it just yet. Let's not do it just yet.
He saved the line. He was
I
like,
did. You want the line is?
Yeah.
I'll pull it up right now. This is the line.
Read your own eulogy. This isn't weird.
This is the only line that I have saved.
That he said about you.
Yeah.
What Ramon said about me. He lived by the moment, not by the day.
Oh,
that's like
He lived by the moment, not by the day.
I'm sorry,
Holy
Ramon.
shit.
What Instagram caption did you
no,
take
dude, that was
what,
right there.
No, what rising grind basement dweller fucking influencer did you take that from? He's wearing bike shorts looking at the sunrise.
That came from right there.
He saw it on a pillow.
Yeah. I saw like on a breakfast like a brand.
It was right after like eat, sleep, dance like no one's watching. It's like you take that one.
It was a C4 energy drink.
Live by the moment, not by the day. Do 2 scoops, all right?
But
listen, I got a really great line to say about my friend when he dies. It's on the side of a Venom $1.99 gas station energy drink.
It was like go weed.
I did the best man speech at my brother's wedding. It's material I have in the album. I think I've done some of it for you guys.
Yeah, you did it in the podcast.
But there's the stress. The stress before doing that was the most stressed out like thing I've next to this special in terms of like anxiety and like it has to be really good. Where I was absolutely there's no other option. I'm his brother. I'm a comedian. So the expectation for my family and her family, bond with her, is, and then also like his now wife, who's wonderful, is like, so you're not gonna like do all jokes, right? And I was like, no, but then there's an expectation that I do jokes, and if I get up there and I don't do any jokes, and then I get up there and the maid of honor only spoke for like less than a minute.
Perfect.
And
that was boring.
No, but the expectation was that she would speak for at least 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, she got nervous.
Something like that.
Yeah.
There's stuff that happens at a wedding and it causes that. And it was no one. But then immediately I'm like looking at them. All right, looks like you need someone to run the lights. And I'm feeling really, really good. Really, really good. And that feeling of like you nailing for people you know and you care about who put you in the spot. That's what I want.
That's perfect. Now and people remember that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They'd be like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, I think that was my best set. Was it my
Yeah.
best man speech?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
no,
when you do them in these elevated emotional situations collectively,
yeah, and that was perfect, man, dude. We'll be there for sure. Me, Gammal, Rambo.
Behind the scenes.
We'll get it. We'll be there for your special, man.
What
We're
a media
excited.
class
We're
right
excited to see the whole process.
you get to see the whole family I've been doing bits about. For
Yeah. And I'll be like,
yeah.
I love that bit. Oh, dude. And then here's one thing. You want a good fucking camera shot of an audience member laughing? Just point the camera to this guy. Just point, because he's going to give you all the shots that you want.
This guy's laughing at traffic. He's staring out the window, looking at the wind blowing, and he thinks it's fucking hilarious.
You're going to be like, why did he keep showing the same audience member? But you lock into this fucking
We just have a gif of Gammal. Like,
yeah. Put him in the front, save him a seat in the front, dude. I don't care what the fuck you do. But you get this guy as an audience member reaction. It's going to make specials even
reserved for Gammal.
Like even like 10 times better. We're going to do everything in our power to promote the show,
thanks, man.
dude. We'll cut clips for him from Demon Hour. We'll fucking sing your praises on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.
If you guys are listening, you go on my Instagram. It's at Kev Kellam 6. If you Google Kev Kellam comedy album taping, it'll pop up. It's on Lincoln Hall. It's not Lincoln Lodge. Don't want to confuse anybody. Love Lincoln Lodge, by the way. It's Lincoln Hall, it's pretty sweet. It's fun, man. And it'll say Windy City Comedy Festival. There's 2 shows there. The 7 p.m. show is with Karen Fian. My show is at 9 p.m. And I'll likely get on before 10 o'clock that night.
Perfect, man. And then buy tickets. Don't ask for free tickets. Support.
Yeah.
There might be some that pop up the week of, but get a ticket.
Get a ticket.
Also, they go up. I think they go up like $5 day of show.
Okay,
so if that's
buy
the thing,
that day.
Buy that day.
And I'll fucking buy you a ticket.
Yeah. Rambo, you buying a whole row? You buying a
whole row? Hey.
No, they're paid for. They're paid for. I just go to the all those seats are paid for.
Yeah. We'll raffle a couple tickets off.
There you go.
Yeah, no, but go support Windy City Comedy Fest. My boy Kevin Kellam is shooting his special.
Kevin in hell.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. 9 p.m. August 9th. Lock in. Links are gonna be in description. Links are gonna be everywhere
Boom,
we
boom,
post
boom,
this
boom.
episode. So go support. Couple more things you want to say before we?
No, thank you guys, man.
Yeah.
I enjoy the run we're on. And hopefully we just keep going, have fun, and get people to say silly shit on a piece of paper, and we read it out loud.
We love you, dude. We love you, man.
Love you guys.
You've been a huge help to our to the brand. You know what I'm saying? When the first moment of me asking you questions like, "Hey, man, how did you get?"
You asked the right questions, though.
I did. Well,
you
no.
didn't. It was like, oh, these guys want to do it the right way. All right, cool.
Well, for sure. But I mean, I reached out to you because I saw you as the face of Roast Battles. I'm like, maybe give me some pointers. And
Yeah.
never did I really think they were going to work together, right? And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, boom, Kevin is
fun.
Kevin's Kevin, dude.
And it's
We
also
appreciate it, man. We
fun.
love you, man.
We're not doing this because we want to have like a normal.
Very true.
I'm not excited about sitting on a couch and watching something. I'm excited about sitting on a couch and watching something I made. That's a little narcissistic, but also like you want to make cool shit. You know, Against Me. You ever heard the band Against Me?
Yeah.
They have a great song, New Wave. We can be the bands we want to hear. You know, I want to. All right, I've been listening to bands. I want to make music. You know.
Perfect, man. Rambo, where can they find you, man?
Instagram, it's Rambo, but make sure you follow Daily Insomnia, Demon Hour, Kevin, Gammal, Ramon. Just follow us. Get tickets to this fucking special taping.
Got
Be
to.
good.
Man. Appreciate it, guys.
Guys, we're on every podcast station possible. iHeartRadio, Podbean, Spotify. Anywhere you guys find podcasts, we're there. Of course, we're on YouTube. Watch the Demon Hour episodes. Watch the old episodes of the podcast. And of course,
It's
guys,
a good binge too.
Yeah.
It's a good binge. You can stack them up on YouTube
Dude,
and
we
watch them.
have 8 years of podcast history. We have, 11 episodes or 10 episodes
We have a
of
bunch.
Demon Hour.
We have a
We have
bunch.
content
11
for days.
episodes, yeah.
Of course, you guys can find me on TikTok, Gammal.Diaz.
All right. So, guys, after you buy your tickets for August 9th,
Yeah.
Kevin, special, beautiful.
Yeah.
Make sure you buy your tickets for August 22nd, Demon Hour Comedy. We'll see Kevin again. So you can see Kevin
Fun.
twice in a month, which is a steal if you say the way you look at it. But thank you guys for listening. Thank you for watching. This is Daily Insomnia. Sign off.
Peace out, y'all.
Hey guys, Ramon from Daily Insomnia. Thank you for watching our video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button right here. Watch our mixology videos up here. And if you want to see our latest episode, it's right here. Like always, guys, this is Daily Insomnia. Sign off.